Hey everybody, how you doing today? So what we have here in front of us are two pair of pruning snips. Now these are pretty stout pruning snips. These are going to be for taking off fairly substantial branches off of flowers or smaller brushes, and maybe some garden material, some zucchini stems or cucumber stems, or even getting up into pepper stems and tomato stems. This one here on the left is a Fiskars brand. You can see it right here, and this one has been used a lot. It is very sharp. It does have a few nicks in the blade. We've had this one here for about 6 months, and it has been used a lot. It's got a fairly stiff spring in the middle here, but not so stiff so that it's really going to wear your hand out over time. It does take a little bit more to close this one than some of the other snips that we've looked at. Locking it is real easy. It just pushes a little orange tab forward and then pull it back again. The snips, or the blade itself, is a single blade with an anvil on the bottom here, and it isn't the typical anvil where it's actually cutting across the side. You can actually see where it's worn on here, and this is a real good blade. It's almost like a self-sharpening blade, but you do need to occasionally run maybe a fine file or something like that across the blade to knock down some nicks and burrs. It's a very good snip. It's got a very long handle, so you can get a lot of good leverage on it in your hand. A big hand like mine fits fairly well in this. It does open quite wide so that you can get into some larger branches and twigs and things like that. This one here, on the other hand, has this nice little notch on the bottom here so that it fits around the curve of your hand and also on the bottom of your finger here. To open it, you just flip this little piece right here back, and it opens wide open. It has a relatively soft spring in here. It's not too hard. It doesn't take a whole heck of a lot to operate it. As you can see, it has a very nice wide open space in here so that you can get in and get some traction on a branch or a twig. Again, it's also got somewhat of a self-sharpening blade. Again, you'll need to run a file or something like that across this to knock down some burrs or nicks in the blade. It doesn't have quite as long of a handle, so you may not be able to get quite so much leverage on it, but it's still a very quality product. Again, this one is held in place with a locking nut and a screw. This one hasn't been used quite so much. We actually just got this one here a couple of weeks ago. The Fiskars we've had, like I said before, for about 6 months. Locking this is real easy. You just flip that forward, unlocking it, flip it back. That's real easy to do with a single hand. So there you have it. Two quality pruners, trimmers, whatever you want to call those. They both will work well for just about anything around your garden, your planter boxes, and your hanging plants. Have yourselves a fantastic day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Cheers, y'all.